What's up, FPV enthusiasts? It's been a while since I've done a video, and definitely a while since I've done a build. A lot of the reasoning behind that is if you take a look at my wrist here, you can see I have an injury, and that's because I just had surgery on my wrist, specifically for my thumb joint. It has been really bothering me for several months now, to the point where it was actually really hard to fly. So even though I still got out and did some flying, I didn't do nearly as much as I would have liked to past season. But now having this procedure done, as I heal up, I think that I'm going to start feeling a lot better and hopefully get to want to fly more. With that being said, it is getting into whoop season. It is actually almost Christmas. So I'm sure as this video is coming out, the holidays will have already passed. So with that, I hope everyone's had a fantastic holiday season and got all of your drone needs for the upcoming season. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to be doing today in this video. For months now, I've had on pre-order the HDZero AIO board here. So flip this over and take a look. We've got the HDZero flight controller, the AIO5 as they call it, which is the 5-in-1. I've been really interested in doing this, and it's such a weird time for it to have come out, because all whoop season last year I was just trying to just stick with HDZero. I was really trying to stick with HDZero for 65mm whoops. And after a while, Props Off, shout out to Props Off. If you're not subscribed to him, please do so. He is a very big figure in the educational side of things in FPV, so definitely check him out. But yeah, as I was saying, he convinced me to just switch to analog. And then heading into this season, in the last couple months, I've put together like 5 or 6 analog 65mm whoops, and that's what I've been flying all season. And now I'm used to the analog. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And then I get my hands on this and I'm like, man, is HDZero going to try and pull me back in? So that's kind of what I'm experimenting with here doing this build. So we'll see. We'll see if I'll be trying to go back to HDZero. Let's go ahead and pop this open. I've just received these in the mail. I've not even opened these to take a look. Gotta be careful with my thumb here. That still does not feel great. All right, so here is the board. Looks good, looks very well put together. Still the micro USB. Let me, actually, I'm ill prepared. Let me grab my scale and let's weigh how much just the board itself is, just to see how much this by itself weighs. Go ahead, drop that on. 5.8 grams, like exactly. All right, so let me go ahead and pull this little antenna out here, and we'll toss that on, and then we'll put the battery lead on as well. Drop that on, and then we'll just lay this here on top of it. And that brings us to 6.934 grams. Next part here, as I said before for the other one, I haven't even taken a look at it, so let's go ahead and start peeling some stickers. It's all right though. Okay, so here is the camera. This will be the first time I will have done anything HDZero related without the MIPI cable, and I'm quite excited for that actually. Looks like we lost the cap there. It's kind of hard to see here, but I'll zoom in on it. It's the Runcam HDZero Lux camera. All right, let's weigh it without the cap on it, because obviously we're not going to be flying with that. And 2.212 grams. Go ahead and drop the whoop on, and we'll get the dry weight. Is 21.2 grams. I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like it's about the same weight as my previous ones. This was one I was flying around with, the Weebly crown frame, when I was giving that a go. I have not flown this at all this season, so this is pretty much exactly how I left it at the end of last season. On there, almost 21.9 grams, we'll just call it. versus 21.2 grams. This is my analog build. I've probably flown this one the most this year. I did damage the frame at the most recent race. It just got a little bit of tape on it, but it still flies fine. And it is 21.1 grams. I'll go ahead and finish getting this set up, and then we'll give it a rip around and see how long the battery lasts, which is what I'm looking forward to. Alright, FPV enthusiasts, so no time at all has passed, and I've got this together. As I mentioned over on the table there, I don't think I'm going to be a fan of this canopy. It is, I don't know about it. So I'm at least going to do the test flight with it, so we'll get some flight footage going here. So I'm going to hop over, I'm going to get those lights turned on, and then we'll see how flying this HDZero instead of analog on this course looks. I'm excited. All right, let me go do that now. All right. Let's do this. It looks good. It does look real good. All right, gotta get used to new drone. I'm going to be finding a better one. And this is all just copying and pasting in their CLI. And then I just set my rates, and that was about it. Alright guys, so I wanted to get some more fly time in with this, but something's up with it. I've flown, what, 5 packs on it total to this point, and I've either killed the camera or something's up with the VTX on this AIO already. Everything looks good in beta flight, but when I power it up, we get no video. If I got no video, how am I gonna fly? I sure can't fly line of sight. Alright guys, so I thought it would be fitting to end this video doing an analog rip here. We'll see battery life and, comparison while I'm sitting here ripping around the course, maybe doing a few freestyle tricks, and just giving my final opinion on this HDZero AIO. Alright, let's get to ripping. So the first thing I wanted to say is I am a fan of HDZero. I will be the first to say that I love their goggles. They actually are the best fit for my face out of any goggles, and I've tried almost all of them. So they definitely get my recommendation if someone's going for a fit. But with this new AIO, I don't know, like, I've got 6 or 7 packs through it already, and either there's a camera or a VTX issue already, so I couldn't even get more test flying in to try and sway my opinion, because I really wanted to. So, and I can't fly today. So since I can't get any more flying with that, I figured let's just sit down, talk about it, and have some fun on analog. Yeah, it just didn't feel good. It gets so hot too. Like, even on the bench, I had a fan blasting it, and it would still be almost too hot to touch. So that's definitely an issue. The battery life is terrible. So I think for me, I'm gonna wait till next generation of HDZero products and hope that they smooth out some of these issues, and then it'll be better, because I'm optimistic that they will get there. I just don't think this generation is for me. I like having this longer battery life on my analog, and honestly the analog video, like, yeah, sure, it's not as good, but it's fine. For tiny whooping at least. I don't have any issues with it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I really had to say about that. This video will probably come out after the holiday season's already done, so I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. I need to go grab my quad there. It's seems to be stuck. Alright guys.